Okay, Dave Paulides, Can-Am-Missing Project, copyrighted edition for our video page. And you're looking at one of the true anomalies in the world, a white buffalo. So I'm going to talk to you about the white buffalo. Now, some statistics say that it's 1 in 10 million buffalo are white. Now, we just happened onto this outside of Hamilton, Montana, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So we're going to allow you to look at this, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Native Americans and their belief system about this. It says, Native Americans are known to be very spiritual people that felt all the nature had a spirit. The main aspect of the Native American religion was founded in animism, which is the belief that everything has a spirit. This means that rocks, trees, flowers, and animals were believed to have been spirits, and you must be one with nature in order to prosper and obtain favor. The white buffalo had significant meaning to these indigenous people, and there were many legends that were passed down. Everything had a deeper meaning to the Native American people. It was believed that the white buffalo was a symbol of sacred life and abundant favor or wealth. The symbolism that was attributed to the white buffalo was gained from the legend that was passed on for many centuries. The legend of the white buffalo began centuries ago and is connected to 7 sacred council fires. These 7 fires occurred when the Lakota Sioux were camped, and many of the people were hungry and in need of food and nourishment. With the hot sun and hunger taking over 2 young members of the tribe, they went to the Black Hills to hunt for food. Legend has it that a stunning young woman wearing white appeared to them and told them to relay the message that she was coming. The woman then came to the Lakota people with a pipe that was said to be sacred, and she dispersed great knowledge with the earth and all things that are connected together. Prayer was an important part of the wisdom that was shared by the beautiful woman in white. She told them that you must pray for the proper direction in life. Once she was finished sharing her wisdom with the tribe, she moved 4 times and changed into a different color each time. Finally, she changed into a white buffalo and was no longer in view. Then many herds of buffalo were then witnessed on all sides of the camp. The pipe then was given by the woman in white, was then determined to be sacred, and was linked to white buffalo forever. The hunger and starvation was no more. The legend of the white buffalo has, onward. Another clear meaning of the white buffalo is a symbol of abundance. This means that surviving is not simply defining by struggling. You can have abundance if you simply pray and ask for what you need. If you are given favor by the spirits, you will be given an abundance, and you will not be forced to suffer merely to survive. Abundance is attainable if you know the correct path of prayer and ritual. This lesson was very powerful to the Native American people and affected their customs in a large way. This means that Native Americans believed that the correct prayer could lead to the correct outcome. This lesson to everything you need to survive will be provided in an important one of the Native American people to learn and pass on. When a white buffalo is born, this action has much significance to the Native Americans. The birth of the white buffalo is believed to simply signify a renewal of the relationship with God and people of the earth. The birth of a white buffalo is ties to the sacredness of life and how God provides for all. Many Native Americans even attribute the white buffalo to a second coming of Christ. This is how important the spiritual presence of the buffalo is seen to be. There's another unusual part of this. For me, my first exposure to the importance of white buffalo was on an X-Files segment where a Native American came on and talked about the rebirth of life and how it affected Mulder at the time. Another article says that the legend of the white buffalo is 2,000 years old. Another one, I'll read this to you. It says the legend of the white buffalo calf woman tells how the people had lost the ability to communicate with their creator. The Creator sent the sacred white buffalo calf woman to teach the people how to pray with the pipe. With that pipe, 7 sacred ceremonies were given to the people to abide to in order to ensure future with harmony, peace, and balance. The legend says that long ago 2 young men were out hunting when from out of nowhere came a beautiful maiden dressed in white buckskin. One of the hunters looked upon her and recognizing her as a wakan, or sacred being, lowered his eyes. The second hunter approached her with lust in his eyes, desiring for the woman. White buffalo calf woman beckoned the lustful warrior to her, and as he approached, a cloud of dust arose around them, causing them to be hidden from view. When the dust settled, nothing but a pile of bones lay next to her. As she walked toward the respectful young hunter, she explained to him that she had merely fulfilled the man's desire, allowing him, within that brief moment, to have a lifetime and die in decay. White buffalo calf woman instructed the young man to go back to the people and tell them to prepare for her arrival to teach them of the way to pray. The young hunter obeyed. When the white buffalo calf woman arrived in the sacred bundle, the prayer pipe, she taught the people of the 7 sacred ways to pray. These prayers are through ceremonies that include the sweat lodge for purification, the naming ceremony for child naming, the healing ceremony to restore health to the body, mind, and spirit, the adoption ceremony for making of relatives, the marriage ceremony for creating male and female, the vision quest for communing with the Creator for direction and answers to one's life, and the Sundance ceremony to pray for the well-being of all people. When the teaching of the sacred ways was complete, White Buffalo Calf Woman told the people she would again return to the sacred bundle that she left with them. Before leaving, she told them that within her were the 4 ages, that she would look back upon the people in each age, returning at the end of the 4th age to restore harmony and spirituality to a troubled land. She walked a short distance, she looked back towards the people and sat down. When she arose, they were amazed to see she had become a black buffalo. Walking a little further, the buffalo laid down, this time arising as a yellow buffalo. The 3rd time, the buffalo walked a little further, and this time arose as a red buffalo. Walking a little further, it rolled on the ground and rose one last time as a white buffalo calf, signaling the fulfillment of the white buffalo calf prophecy. Well, I actually spoke to Harvey Pratt, a Native American chief, about the white buffalo. And he said it was in almost all Native American tribes that it held great significance. And it was seen with reverence and reverence. They were so rare that hardly any Native American had ever seen one. In Montana, this actually got press at the time it was born, all over the state. So you're seeing something that most people will probably never have the opportunity to view. And it was very strange that we just happened to stumble onto it. It's hard getting a good view. I've got this on full zoom right now. And you can barely pick it up. And it's in thick grass, so it's been feeding we've been here for a while. It's been feeding for a long time. It hasn't raised its head, except for just few intervals. It's in a region with a lot of other big, really big black buffalo. There, you're getting a little view of it right now. Quite an anomaly of nature. This big black one that's behind her right now is really big. It's been a lot of stories out of Yellowstone over the years about tourists doing foolish things around the buffalo. They are wild creatures, and you don't mess with them. They will charge you and knock you down, and their heads are like stone. You don't get near them. They will trample you. They are brutal. There's been a couple of videos out on YouTube where people have stepped out in front of the buffalo, and the buffalo just steps a few feet into them and just flips them right over their head. Now, there's a mama buffalo that's coming with a little baby. And the baby's on the far side of the mom right now. There it is. There you go. Had to get on it. So that's a view of the mom and the baby coming back to white buffalo. Well, I could probably stay on this for hours, and the view may not change much, but I wanted to give you at least a perspective on something unusual that we came across in the travels, and hopefully you appreciate what nature gives us. Still real smoky in Montana in the southern edge. And I'll give you a date. It's September 10th, 2021 right now. And got up early this morning, and they were talking about 9/11. And well, I'll tell you, I hope that everything in our country is peaceful and serene and respectful for 9/11 this year, 20th anniversary. When you look at the nature out here, buffalo, cows, birds singing, it's a long way from what happens in a big city. So just for clarity, this is a female. She's a lot smaller than the males. Well, like I said, we could keep going on this for a while, but I'm going to close it up. Tell you that appreciate everybody being here for the channel. And I hope everyone has a peaceful weekend. Be safe. Bye.